Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So today we're going to be looking at the subscriber decided election night results. I will be telling you the percentage points, but I cannot put them up on the screen for the time being. But I will be coming out with the election night tomorrow, and it should be pretty interesting to look at these results. So some states didn't really surprise me, and others obviously did. So I'm going to be doing this with safe, likely, and leaning, and tilt based off how you guys voted for either candidate, based off who you thought would win. So in Alabama, 96.8% went to KIV. That's pretty obvious considering that Alabama is still a Republican state. In the state of Alaska, Mead Treadwell, I just put him as the nominee for now on the GOP side. He wins the race there. Bill Walker got 26.8%, and Mark Begich got 10.3%, I believe, or I don't know how to say it, but Arizona, this one was very, very close. Doug Ducey got 49.1%. Sorry, Doug Ducey got 50.9%, and David Garcia got 49.1%. So that puts Arizona in the tilt column for the GOP. In Arkansas, 95.8% said H.A. Hutchinson. So Arkansas goes into the safe column. California, Gavin Newsom got 93.9% of the vote. In Colorado, Jared Polis got 91.7%. In Connecticut, Ned Lamont got 86.9%. So, sorry, I meant to fill in Connecticut right there. So Connecticut goes towards the Democrats. Florida, 69.3% said Gwen Graham, the potential GOP nominee. So Florida goes to the Democratic Party. Oh, I did not mean to scroll on that page. Very interesting. Georgia, this one was another close race. We have 51.8% for Brian Kemp and 48.2% for Stacey Abrams. So Georgia goes into the leaning column because it is over. I typically cut it off when it gets super close, like we just saw in Arizona, where it was, I believe, so that's around 2%. This one in Georgia, this one was a little bit more than 2%. But Hawaii, let's see right here, this one was obvious. David Ige has 96.7%. Not much of a challenge for the Democrats here. 94.3% of people said that Brad Little would win in Idaho. In Illinois, J.B. Pritzker got 92, exactly 92, no percentages there of the vote for a win there. Kim Reynolds in Iowa got 69.2%, so that goes into the safe column. Kansas, 88.3%. I put Jeff Collier as the nominee, but of course it could be, I guess, what's his name? I forgot his name for a second. Wow, I'll definitely remember it. Kobach, I think that's how you say it. Maine, Janet Mills got 81.3%. So that state is going towards the Democrats. And also, the reason why it's like a little confusing for me to read this off is because the red is Democratic and the blue is Republican. So I guess like prior to Reagan type color schemes. But Maryland, 51.6% said Ben Jealous, and 48.4% said Larry Hogan. So that one was pretty interesting to me. Maryland goes towards the Democrats by a narrow margin. Massachusetts, Charlie Baker got 66.3%. So Massachusetts is a safe state. Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer got 86.6%. So my screen recorder wanted to be rude and cut me off while I was talking, but Minnesota, Lori Swanson got 89.7% of the vote. So that one goes into the safe column for the Democrats. In Nebraska, Pete Ricketts easily wins his election there with 94% of the vote, exactly 94%. In Nevada, Steve Sisolak actually gets 78.5%, so that goes into the safe column for the Democrats. In New Hampshire, Chris Sununu got 63%, so that one remains in the GOP column. In New Mexico, Michelle Grissom gets 90.4%. In New York, 86.4% say, actually, no. I need to add the numbers here, but I believe based off of this, let's see, 3.6% said the Republican, so 96.4% say the Democratic nominee, Andrew Cuomo. So let's see if we can, there it is. New York goes safe into the blue column. In Ohio, 57.5% say Richard Cordray, and 42.5% say Mike DeWine. So Ohio goes to the likely column. Oklahoma is safe for Mike Cornett, even though it could possibly be Stitt. In Oregon, Kate Brown wins with 91.6%. So Oregon goes safe into the column for the Democrats. Pennsylvania, 88.9% say Tom Wolf. In Rhode Island, Gina Raimondo got 91.5%. I believe that may be more. Yes, that is more than in Pennsylvania, even though the race is closer. In Rhode Island, in South Carolina, Henry McMaster gets 94.3%. South Dakota, 95.2% for Kristi Noem, and Tennessee, 82.9%. I actually had Diane Black as a nominee, but of course that can be updated now. Texas, Greg Abbott gets 90.5%, so not much contested there. Phil Scott gets 60.2% in Vermont, and Wisconsin, Tony Evers gets 60.8%. So Wisconsin goes into the safe column for the Democrats. And then Wyoming, Mark Gordon gets 93.5%. So Wyoming goes to the GOP. So this map is very, very interesting, considering many of these results were decided by safe margins, except for Arizona, Georgia, and Maryland and Ohio. So just 4 states out of 36 races. Very interesting, to say the least. So 25 Democrats, 25 Republicans. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looked like before. A lot more blue, but still a tied National Governors Association. So thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.